Hola.
Oh, this chat just filled up.
And while I was gone, there is now a communist flag.
There's a communist flag. There's a Republic of Swede Africa flag.
Blame Chief.
There's a bus.
All I see on this stream is just
Sorry, who said that?
crumple, like...
Hello?
Who said blame chief?
Hello.
Yes, blame Chief.
Hello.
Everyone.
Blame Chief for everything. Just like Canada. Blame Canada. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
What this?
Okay, so this was a long GSM. So, yes, welcome to the public portion of the very last GSM of this year. We decided to schedule today because we just the other date that was available for staff was like 2 days before the 25th. So we just want to get things over with. So yeah, let me just go quickly through the announcements we have right now.
Oh no.
Oh,
hang on.
great. Okay, guys, just ignore that. Don't pay attention to that at all.
Nothing is happening. Right.
Nothing is happening.
Relax.
Nothing is happening.
I'm an F1, but I would assume Mercury came out.
No, nothing happened.
Nothing's happening. Move on.
Nothing happened.
Just
Okay.
move on. What happened here?
Let's go.
Before he joined.
Remain calm,
Okay,
citizens.
announcements.
Nothing is happening.
Announcements. Okay, so first off, I'll just talk about the rules revamp that Chief has been working on. Unfortunately, Chief has been pretty busy over the last couple months and probably for the rest of December. So we were initially going to try to talk about just GSM, but we're going to postpone that to a separate meeting. It'll be probably a private staff meeting, so it'll probably not be announced. Sometime it'll happen sometime early January. It'll be separate from the January GSM if there is one, and we'll just basically spend the time to focus on the rules revamp and just flesh it out and make it ready for implementing, or at least for you guys to see it probably by the January GSM. So that's, if you're wondering about that, that's what's happening with that. The other announcement I have before we get into the actual GSM topics is the United Cities has been dissolved. There's a document that's available. Like, you can probably ask Castler and Mega about it, and it's basically all the assets that were owned by the United Cities have been transferred to most of them to other players. The one exception is one road that's called the B81. I don't know if Castler and Mega, you know where that road specifically is for the people. Okay, I guess maybe not. This one has been given to the MRT staff, the server, so we'll probably be auctioning that road probably by the January GSM. So if you are interested in B81, again, I don't know where that B81 is, but yeah, that is...
It is a road between Oakboro and Spruce Neck via Westerboro.
Okay, yeah, so
okay.
What Castle said. Okay, so that's all I have to say. That now on to the actual GSM. Let's see here. Okay, so one topic we talked about, internally the staff had some issues with lack of voting in the city rank promotions. I think we just sort of hit a speed bump in early November where people were, like, most staff were pretty busy. And unfortunately, several candidates were skipped, or at least had their deadlines extended 2 or even 3 times. So we decided to look at ways of solving this issue. We looked at several different solutions. You've seen them on the public agenda, so you can look them up yourself. But the one we decided that was probably the best idea is to directly assign staff members to different cities to vote on, and those staff members will be responsible for putting in their votes in a timely fashion within those 2 weeks. How those staff will be selected, that'll be done by a random basis, and also we'll put in caveats for when again, staff, we want to make sure that staff prioritize their IRL priorities first over this. So if there'll be 2 ways they can sort of indicate this. If they know that they're going to be away for a long time before they get assigned a vote, they can always email Gods, who's handling this, and he'll basically mark them off and make sure they're not selected for the time that they're away. The other way is if they are selected, but for whatever reason they find out they're not able to get their vote in time, they can ask another staff member if they're to sub in for them to put in their vote, and that will be recorded there. So yeah. So hopefully we're gonna try this out. It's not implemented yet. Probably for the cities that are currently in the batch, I don't think we don't have the staff. There are no staff assigned to those cities, but Gods will be working on that. He says probably by next weekend, and we'll let you know when that new system is in, and we'll see. Hopefully we won't. I'm hoping that we won't run into situations where most staff aren't voting. If it turns out that some specific staff aren't putting in their they're not putting their due diligence when it comes to voting, then that will be a separate conversation with that particular staff member. So okay, let's moving on. There's only a couple other topics regarding section 1. Gods brought up just a little minor idea of maybe changing the premier candidate voting to make it based on the epic criteria instead of the 6 topics that are usually done for senator and governor. It's an idea, but for now we're not going to say no to that. If the staff decide to want to also include the epic criteria when they're putting in their comment for that vote, then they're certainly free to do so. So there's that. And the other topic I brought up is regarding consistent monthly dates for the GSMs. The reason I brought this up is usually myself or an admin will send out a doodle poll to all the staff to determine when the next GSM is. And frankly, I myself, I test other admins are probably tired of this. It's basically a situation of herding cats and trying to get people to vote, which is hard enough. And also the fact that a lot of people always ask us, "Oh, when's the next GSM? I want to know when the next date is." So to solve this, I'm proposing for starting next year, we're going to try it out for a few months. We're going to have consistent monthly dates for the GSM. So this would basically be something like we decide on something like the second Saturday or Sunday of the month. This will alternate between each Saturday or Sunday between different months because some people are more available on one day or the other. There is by having these dates, everyone will know that when the next GSM is. The risk here, though, is that because we're not choosing the date that might be best for everyone, there could be pretty poor attendance. But we're going to try this out for maybe 3 or probably 4 months or so and see how it goes. Yeah, so using this system, that would mean that the January GSM, Chief, I don't know if you can remind me here. I might have to look on the calendar here.
It'll be January 12th, so we're just starting on Saturday.
Yeah, because because we're on a Sunday right now. The next one will be a Saturday. So yeah, Saturday, January 12th. The time will be the same, 7 p.m. UTC. That'll be the next GSM. And then the one after that will be Sunday, February the 10th, I believe. So basically members will be able to know when the next GSM is. No more questions around that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so there's that. Oh, it's on the minutes. Jeez, I should read the minutes. Sorry, Chief.
Yeah. I'm like, it's there.
I was like, okay. So moving on to section 2, we have 3 road proposals. The first one is the B10 extension proposed by Woolwich. It go west to Bay Point that has been approved. The next one is an A road. This one does not have a numbering with it, but this one is extending from Farwater east toward the Jungle Line at JN0. This has been proposed by Foot Chicken. This has been denied for now because there are still questions regarding the permission given from Supertig, who has a town in the way. And the alternate proposal that was given by Foot Chicken, we feel that it is has too many kinks in it. It's too turny. It has too many turns in it. It's not very straight. So I would ask for Chicken to simply wait for Super Tig to come back active. He hasn't been inactive for too long, and get that permission from him. The third road we're looking at is B83. This connects from the A8 west towards Rosemary and Birchwood. This has been approved with a condition. The condition is and this is a strange situation. The mayor of Rosemary is a person named North of Korea who's been inactive for 5 months. Typically, I should also mention who proposed this road. Conrick was the one who proposed this road, and Conrick did get permission from the deputy mayor of Rosemary, London 150. However, London technically does not have the authority to officially give permission. However, if London simply just contacts us, or we'll contact him, to officially transfer ownership of Rosemary to him, then the road can be built. We just want to make sure that's done, because technically because London has not done that, it is not actually his town and does not have the authority to do that. So yeah, so that's that. We're on to section 3. Section 3A. Godzilla Train is working on a mini golf building competition. Originally, this Gods was proposing a rather high amount for the cash prizes, about 15,000, but we felt that was too much compared to other competitions and building competitions on the servers. So we have decided that we're going to go with 10,000 in total of prizes and compensation for that. So that'll be done there. 3B is the MRT Winter Olympics proposed by Airplane 320. That has been approved in full. All prize amounts approved. So that's all ready to go. And that's that. Moving on to section 4 for property auctions. 4A, Woolrich has requested Four Seasons Railways, previously owned by Soso. This has been approved. With 4B, Burncow has requested ZS23 and ZS24. This has been denied for now. We have concerns regarding Burncow's previous acquisitions, particularly around T37, which is near the city of... What's the city name? What's that T38? Hull Arbor. So, Burncow, if you're listening to this, please contact us regarding this. Because we were kind of curious of what you're going to do with that area. T37 doesn't really have any development at the moment. Moving on to 4C, Jonggi has requested a certain mystery road. We don't know what the heck that one is. It's a weird one. We're just going to approve it for now. We don't have any block logs to really determine who built it, or there's even some Slade griefing on the road, which we couldn't even also figure out who did that. So yeah, Jonggi now has ownership of that. And the final one for 4 is Time to Make My Move, requesting the ownership of Ikonia Itamori at C62. That has been approved. Moving on to section 5. Section 5 is there are 2 premier cities up for consideration. Unfortunately, Lanark, made by Eric, did not make the cut this time around. Hopefully we'll have good luck for next time there. However, Dead Bush,
Yes!
made by Mojang Town.
Yes!
I would like to say, actually, I would like to say that, yeah, Dead Bush, it really surprised some of the staff how fast it was created, because Mojang, Mojang, you joined the server in April.
Crazy.
And that's
Yes, I
crazy.
joined the server 7 months ago.
That's kind of crazy how fast this city's gone. And you know what, Mojang? You know the tradition when it comes to premier cities?
Yes, sir.
You have a speech ready? Oh wow, you're prepared. Okay.
Okay, let me just move him.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, go
Alright.
go ahead, make a speech right now.
Say something so you can see your tag.
Hello, this is Mojang Chan here. I'll just make this speech brief, alright? So I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all those who have supported me along the way. Dead Bush has come a long way. from a tiny hamlet in the middle of nowhere to a vast arid metropolis, and I'm happy that it did become what it is today. So again, maraming salamat po sa lahat ninyo, and God bless you all. All right, I'm off. Ka-chow!
Nice.
If you could give us, if you
Beautiful.
could give us a transcript of whatever you just said there.
Actually, Mojang, you will need that because we're gonna put that on the.
It's going to go on the website.
it is
This
gonna
is
go on the
this is on the
website.
wiki now. Yeah. Good job.
It is now in the public record. Okay, so okay, congratulations to Mojang Chan. I don't know if
You'll need to relog in order for the subtext to be correct.
yeah, it's a bug in the Venture Chat plugin. So congrats to that. All right, and yeah, section 6. I'm not sure how much I should say here, but let's start this. Yes, it is mod nominations. I will say that now. There was a lot of debate in this, but mostly about other things, which I don't know if I'll talk about it because it was a kind of heated debate between staff. It wasn't specifically about. I wouldn't say it was specifically about the people we considered. It was mostly about what our criteria was, I'll say, and what
The debate was more internal stuff that doesn't affect specific candidates.
Yeah, so please don't think that you were promoted as a mod in there. I will say that we did choose the cans we considered one person to be asked to be a moderator. However, I believe, let me look on the player list quickly.
Nope.
That person is not here. So you guys, so yeah. So what the base of the process is, when that person comes online, we will go ask them if they would like to be a mod. Again, some people decide to decline because they're either too busy or not interested in the position. So when that happens, we will announce it in the Discord and other places. But right now, we can't say who it is. So yeah.
So it's a secret mod, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean,
They're not
Yes,
even
there is
mod.
a
it's a
Yes,
mod candidate. It's a mod candidate that's secret because you don't know who it is. So I mean, that's the definition of secret, right?
And they still could refuse.
You could still refuse. Is that all? That was really quick. That seemed
Yeah.
There's a 1A addendum.
One addendum.
The thing with the 1A. So just a heads up that we will be making some tweaks. We will be adjusting some configuration of VPN guard. So we're just making, making some security updates as we need to. Most of this you don't need to worry about. The big thing with VPN guard, as always, is if you don't use a VPN, you don't need to worry about it. And if you do use a VPN and are accidentally caught in it, and you legitimately do use a VPN because there are legitimate reasons to use one, if you get caught, or if the plugin accidentally kicks you or whatever, just let us know. We can clear it for you. The big thing that we're going to be changing is that some additional ranks and players will be subjected to VPN checks. For security reasons, we will not be disclosing the exact list of who is and is not subjected to checks. But just know that we will be expanding that.
Yeah.
Just to answer Willow Ward's question in chat, VPNs are allowed. You can use them. They are strongly not recommended just for performance reasons, and also just because players have historically used them as a way to try and get around, just to try to bypass
bans and stuff like that.
Other bans and other security measures.
Yeah. If the VPN guard does ban you if you use a VPN, well, then you shouldn't use that VPN. So it will actually automatically ban you. So probably not a good idea to do that.
Turn your VPNs off just to be safe.
Yeah.
When you're doing so.
And again, there are legitimate reasons to need to use one. If that's the case, then contact and then email the admins and we'll work with you to get that cleared.
Okay. All right. It is time for the Q&A, unless there's anything I'm missing. Yes, thanks, Chief, for pointing that out. I totally missed that part.
And like I said, there are legit reasons to use them. Just know that they have historically been used to evade bans in the past, and so we have to implement stronger security measures. So apologies in advance if this causes any problems to you. Please come talk to an admin if you have questions. And again, if you're doing that, just come talk to an admin privately. You don't need to ask us questions about them in public now, because oftentimes it's specific to your situation.
Okay. It is now time for the, I guess, last Q&A, GSM Q&A for the year. Again, please make sure to prioritize. We're just accepting serious questions first, and then when non-serious questions are available, we'll let you know. To ask your question, please, if you'd like a turn to say a question or comment, doesn't have to be a question, it could be a concern or some other thing. You can just PM me either in-game or on Discord voice channel. I will not be accepting requests via Twitch because, you know, people can use that to try to attack the server. So yeah, just PM me in-game or this Discord voice channel, and I will put you on a list. I'll be checking it twice, and if you are bad, I'll give you a piece of coal, and
if you're good, you get a cookie.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out who's naughty and who's nice.
All right, I do have a serious.
Are you in the list?
Please again, post in, say, in voice channel on Discord or PM me in game, so I can get your name in.
I'm not in game, so I can't really.
You have access to voice channel though, so please do it there.
High Tech literally just put "I have a question" in voice channel, and we'll get to you.
Oh, okay, right.
We can hear your mic, AP.
Oh, sorry. New phone. I need to actually set it up.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay. Honestly, it looks like the only two people that are asking questions are Foot, Chicken, and High Tech. Oh, and Minecraft are two. Okay. All right, let's start with Foot Chicken. Foot Chicken's already posted his question. It says, it's regarding with his road. If Super Tick comes back and replies, do I have to still wait to the next GSM? Considering the next GSM will be still within a month, I'd still say that's a reasonable time to wait. So yes, you'll have to wait till the January GSM to repropose your road. Yes.
Also, because then hopefully you'll be able to solidify your route.
Correct. I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, then just PM me again. Next up is High Tech. What is your High Tech? It says you have a serious question regarding Discord SRV. What is that?
Indeed. Now I've noticed that in the Minecraft server chat, you can put like exclamation mark MRT player list to list all the players, and what I have noticed is that it actually lists hidden moderators.
Yep, that's the way it does, and there's no way around it, unfortunately, because that plugin does not respect the vanished no packet plugin at all, unfortunately. So there's no way around that. We're okay with this because also if you, here's a question for all of you actually. Who actually knows of the status page?
Yeah, I know it exists.
Do you need
you can see them on there too.
Okay, out of those people, how many of you actually use it on a regular basis? I'm actually kind of curious.
Not me.
Never.
Oh, I use it a lot.
I've almost never used it.
Okay,
I
would strongly recommend. I think honestly, guys, I made that thing, but mostly for myself, but also for people who always keep asking if like, oh, the Minecraft server's down. Oh no, and they post in general, and I was like, no. So the whole point of that status page is to indicate the status of whether the server's running or the wiki is running or that sort of thing. So please go look at that. And that thing also, going back to the point, it does also show vanished players, and there's also no way of going around that. There is a little warning on that page, though, saying that if you do bother vanished staff members, that could get you a warning there.
If I could add on to that, Vanish No Packet also dropped support for protocol lib back in like a few versions ago. So ever since then, they've also been shown on like just when you ping the server. So there's not really much point. Vanish No Packet is a very not updated plugin.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It's not very updated, but unfortunately, not that many other alternatives out there. So
yeah, there's a paid version with Spigot, and that's about it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Kitty, I got you. I'll put you on the list there. Next up is the Minecrafter _11. You have a question? Minecrafter asks, what do you think the chances are of its server being closed due to insufficient funding? I can't, again, when I did make an announcement earlier this week. I don't know. I don't really know at this point. All I'm saying is that there is a possibility that this, it does cost a lot to run the server, and honestly, I'm not really sure if I want to continue running the server, given that there's a lot of good things that come out of the server, but there's also a lot of not so good things, as you can probably attest. So it's basically based on my motivation to in my situation, whether I want to continue running the server. So yeah, the answer is basically I don't know. Do you get a cookie? No.
Premiere warp to Deadbush doesn't work, by the way.
Yeah,
What?
I'll be making it as like.
Yoshi's working.
Okay, moving on to Kitty.
Yes, hello. I'm KittyCat11231 from MBS News. Willow Wars wants to know, why is there a need of hiding moderators?
Okay, I can answer that question. Sometimes moderators, some of them need to vanish because they need to monitor certain guests or members on the server because they may have suspicions of maybe they're doing something wrong, or maybe they're being maybe someone else is using their account for nefarious purposes. It has happened before. It doesn't happen very often, but that is one reason why we have the Vanish plugin. Other reasons is maybe sometimes moderators they want to come on the server, but they don't feel like they want to just do some of their responsibilities. They just want to come on and build, or in other cases, like for example, like Yoshi or other people who are making secret games and projects and that sort of stuff, they don't want to be bothered. So, and they don't want people to know where they are or what they're building. So that's also another reason for vanishing. So yeah, those are 3 reasons. There might be more, but those are the ones that come into my mind here. Hello, I hope that answers your question. I don't have anyone else on the list, so again, I'll make another call for serious questions here and comments. Please PM in game or what? Oh
no, sorry, I need to ask. Is Mojang Chan here? Is he still here?
He's here. Yeah, Mojang.
I'm still here.
Yep. Hi, could you please show me a game where you like the Premier warp to your town?
No, that's all right.
Okay. But yeah, if you have any further questions or concerns, serious questions, please PM in-game or on Discord voice channel. This is the final call.
All right, yeah, there.
I'll face it.
There, don't see anything else. Okay, well, okay.
That's another thing we haven't mentioned. I think we decided during the GSM that we're finally
Can someone please stop building in front of the camera?
Yeah. We've decided during the GSM that as some of you may know, there's an unfinished segment of MRT between Totsworth and Hempstead, and we've decided to finish that up going through Deadbush.
Oh yes.
And I'm going to be leading that.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Obviously, we're going to talk with Mojang about it and see how it's going.
Yeah.
I'm G.
Yeah, Mojang's been asking. He's asked me a couple times for that, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sort that out with him in his own time.
Okay. All right.
Also, wait, Frumple.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you mention about the 2 nominations going forward?
Which ones?
What?
When we said we're judging people.
We decided that was an internal thing that didn't really need to be mentioned in the public.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's something else. Yep. Okay. All right. I guess it's time for silly questions.
No.
My patience is very thin right now, so I mean,
just another serious question, man.
Okay, sure.
Of the results, the premiere results for this GSM have been released.
Sorry,
or not yet?
They are available.
Oh yes. Okay, thank you.
Or at least I mean, actually, I made a mistake. Actually, the document for the premiere voting, that's usually held private until the GSM. It's actually already public somewhere. I think someone needs to get the link available. But yeah, if one of the staff could get that out there.
Right.
All right. Silly questions? I guess. No? I don't know.
What time is it?
It is. I'm not. That's a stupid question. I don't want to answer any question.
4:47 Central.
Is your Christmas tree up?
I don't celebrate Christmas.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh my lord.
Piece of coal for Frumple.
I can use it to heat my house. Actually, I can't because I have no fireplace either.
Excuse me, are you in the pocket of big coal?
I don't know.
Are you on your own naughty list?
Sure. Yeah, if you think about it. Yeah.
He crosses the line between both lists.
Nice.
Okay. Minecrafter has a silly question. I don't know. You can just feel free to ask it. Just go for it at this point. Aldrans, I have no idea what that question is. Minecrafter 11, can you give everyone a cookie? No, I don't have that many cookies to give.
Please. What's your favorite type of cookie?
Unless I can set everyone's rank to mayor. How about that? That would work.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
I don't even understand. Yeah.
Just set yourself to mayor, Frumple.
Yeah.
I don't think I deserve a cookie.
Yes, you do.
No.
You deserve the mayor rank.
That deserves a sticker.
I mean, Central City is basically mayor at this point.
Frumple,
So.
do you deserve the rank of mayor?
Yes, he does.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Give him.
Yeah, give
it
him.
to.
Does Frumple deserve a sticker?
Yeah.
You gotta say something.
That deserves a sticker.
Let's see here.
I like how there's just a little cookie floating above.
I can't help but notice the GSM's
cookie and coal.
A cookie and coal.
Not only is there a cookie
nothing.
and a coal floating above, but there is also the word capital.
No. There's
nothing.
Right.
There's nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing.
If there are no further silly questions, I will cut this off.
I have another silly question.
What is it?
Do you believe that pineapple deserves to be on pizza?
No.
Oh no. No.
Personally,
Yes.
I like pineapple on pizza, but I understand why people don't like it. I would rather people. I would like people who on both sides of the debate to just, calm down and cooperate and just
Excuse me, this is not the place for nuance.
This is not the place for cooperation.
The classic
That is
diplomatic
literal
response.
I'm insulted to my name. I don't like pineapple on pizza, but I'm
pineapple on pizza is nice, but I would not pick it over another pizza.
Okay,
I would agree. I have
Okay.
to agree with mine, man.
I will say this: this is not the time to be having this debate. And if you continue doing this, I'm going to ban all of you.
There's never a time for this debate.
I volunteer.
I don't like it because I'm a hypocrite to it because I don't like
Hello.
Hello.
I really love sounding voice.
Okay.
Hello.
20 questions.
Allegedly, I was told that nobody cares about people's voices, so here goes nothing.
Oh, hi. You must be the legend Kavaka the Great.
Okay, Frumple, it's...
Do not call me that.
Anyway, let's move on to 20 questions.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Let us move on to 20 questions because for somehow
Well, coming from your
somehow
water.
it's better than this part, which is weird.
Apparently.
Yeah. Okay. So I can probably do a /kick star and it'll probably do it, but don't do that. Chief,
It'll
don't do
kick everyone
that.
who's
Chief,
nuts,
I know
though.
you're
I'm not gonna
Chief,
do it.
I know I know you're tempted to do that.
I won't do it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, that can actually break things, so I'm not going to do it.
It can certainly do. All right. So 20 questions, huh? No hints? Do we get any hints?
No hints. You
Why?
never get hints.
Why? I deserve hints. Okay, anyway.
You deserve the mayor rank.
I think you'll like this one, Frumple.
All of the random guys.
Yeah, it is a good one.
It's hard for MBS to get a good camera.
Frumple, you don't deserve hints. You deserve the mayor rank.
No, he deserves a sticker.
Okay.
Let's begin 20 questions. Chief,
Okay.
you wanna keep count?
Yes, I'll keep count. Go.
Okay.
20.
Is it a person?
Yes.
That was
Yes.
quick.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a person with something else. Yeah.
Mostly yes. 19.
I just realized this game is a really strange game of democracy because I get very different answers sometimes. Where some people are saying yes, some people are saying no, and some people are saying eh. It's really interesting. Anyway.
I mean, if you watch broadcast,
Okay,
that's the actual.
It is a person.
Okay.
Partially.
Okay, next question. Is this person alive?
No.
Well,
Wow.
as in, are they living?
They're not actually living.
They are not living.
They're not actually living.
Is this person fictional? That's my thing.
Yes.
So fictional
That's
person.
very categorical. You can't argue with that.
Okay, that's a better question. Okay. Is it a person from a book?
Nope.
No.
Let me.
No.
No.
Is it a person from a TV show?
No.
No.
No. Is it a person from a movie?
Nope.
No.
No.
What the fuck? Those are the three main forms of entertainment.
No, there's one more. There is one thing you've not known.
Is this a person from theater or something?
No.
That is it.
It's like you're going out of your way to not ask the right question.
I wish it was.
Oh,
from
is this a
theatre,
person
'cause
from a
that'd be fun.
game?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay. Well, come on, guys. There are other forms of entertainment out there, not just
Yeah,
games
well,
and playing
those
Minecraft.
those
You missed
forms
the
of
big one.
entertainment don't matter.
Oh boy. Okay. And now I'm understanding my community better. Yeah. I didn't say. I only said game. I didn't specify what kind of game. How many questions do I have left?
That was number 8, so you have 12 to go.
12,
You definitely can get this one. I was like, this is one you can definitely.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening over here?
Is the
When?
Look up.
Oh my lord.
What?
Well,
is this person? Okay, I'm gonna ask this. Is this person a man?
yes.
Okay.
I don't know. He's a transgender.
Might say he's a certain kind of man.
Okay. Is this person? Should I go by? I'm thinking maybe I should go by game company or something. I don't know if that's going to be too specific.
It's something you definitely know. But...
You'd recognize it quickly.
Okay. Is this a Nintendo character? Let's go with that.
Nope.
No. Not this time.
Okay. Is this a character from and specifically a computer game?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm sure they've appeared in a computer game,
Well, yeah,
but
they
no.
may,
Not
yeah.
originally.
That's
Sure.
not originally.
They do
Not
not
original,
originate
yeah.
from a computer
Not originally
game.
a computer game.
Okay, so that actually cuts it down a bit. It says not Nintendo because there's a lot of characters from there, and there's not a computer game. So it probably deduction would probably say it's probably from another console, maybe.
No.
Is that a question?
No,
Is that a
no,
question?
I'm just speculating. I'm not. That's not a question.
Is
Not
that
a
a
question.
Too late. Too late.
We
we answered it.
effectively gave him a free question.
Dang it.
11.
Mission failed. Get him next time.
No.
Is this character very? No, that's not good. Is this character old?
Yes.
Yes.
It would
Hang on.
The question:
Honestly-
old in age or old in when it was created?
Let's go with old and when they were created.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Defo.
What? I mean, okay.
I'll leave you nice. I'll tell you it was 1940.
What?
That's
Oh,
a
so-
massive clue.
Wait.
1940.
That's a massive clue.
1940? What?
Yes.
Well,
That's
it's
a
not a massive clue
massive
to
clue.
from. It's not a massive clue to from.
Knowing what it is makes it easy, but that confuses him even more. To be honest.
I'm not even more. Wait. So this is a character from a video from some sort of video game.
We
I'm
didn't
assuming.
say video game. We said game.
Game. Oh, what?
From a game.
Game from the 1940s.
Yes.
Originally released in the 1940s.
It's the first, yeah.
What?
The first time.
You criticize us for giving clues, but like that.
No, this did confuse me even more.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, so that is a massive.
That's a huge clue.
1940s. I don't know anything about 1940s. Aww.
Does anybody remember the time when Kitty let like a bunch of us through like terrain and stuff to deliver a letter to
that
Crumple just
lags
for
my
to
game. Oh my
promote
lord.
Eris the Eagle to
Yeah, that lag spike.
Yeah.
We're gonna clear that in a second.
Okay. Is this character what? Huh? I don't understand. Is this character from a board game? Let's say that.
Yes.
Yes. You got it right.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Is he from Monopoly?
Yes.
Yes, you guessed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Mr. Moneybag, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Yep.
He did it.
But it's not over yet.
Oh my god.
It's not fully brave.
It's not. It's not. It's. I mean, yeah, most.
Okay, I don't think he's going to get
I say,
exactly
he
what's
got it
in
close
the
enough to give
speech
him the
bubble.
point.
Yeah.
Why?
Just
Yeah,
Can you turn around now?
yeah.
Can I
You
turn-
gotta fly up,
Hang on,
though.
wait. We got it. Oh, did we get
You
the
gotta
bears?
fly
yet?
up though.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple. Yeah. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
There's also a lot of other shit around here that's
This kind of makes me
People
want to play
trying to make it
Monopoly
as
again.
hard as possible for
tried to
MBS to
control
film
it,
this.
but then it just got so out of hand.
Neat.
You see, I thought it was the Pringles man
It
for a
has to
moment. Because when Yoshi was building it, he
Nice.
just got the moustache and like a face, and I'm like, is this thing
Yeah,
not?
at the start.
the Pringles
At the
man?
start, it looked like the Pringles man.
Both are pretty impressive mustache.
You see, because I like Yoshi knows that Pringles is basically my favorite snack food, so I was like, Yoshi, thank you for this.
I was like, what? Thank you for capitalism. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Anywho,
this concludes the public portion of the GSM. Thanks for coming, and everyone have a happy and safe holiday season. Once again, the next GSM is a fixed date. It is going to be Saturday, January the 12th at 7 p.m. UTC. So be there. And also there may be I might be organizing some holiday events like Jackbox games or even like Secret Hitler, because that was pretty popular.
Yeah.
So I will let you guys know about that later on. But
Neat.
yep. Okay. Bye-bye. Get out of here.
Clean
Get out of here.
Clean up your arm stands, boy.